Last time, roll for distraction, Fractured Republic. After successfully regrouping with the rest of the invasion force and performing some upgrades to their mechs, Tracker Squad joined the operation to push into the enemy city of Port Havestead. Their allies performed an initial long-range bombardment upon the outskirts to break up enemy formations, and the ground troops then moved in. Tracker Squad was ambushed by a small force of enemy mechs in the street, but managed to take them down. After this initial skirmish, they discovered an NHP android walking in a circle amid the rubble. He was damaged and could only speak the word Directive, so the party nicknamed him Directive. Considering the possibility that he may hold some enemy intelligence, they took Directive to a warehouse where they could take shelter for the night and prepared him. Directive explained that his directive was to guard a family and escort them out of the city, but they perished in the bombardment. The name of the family was lost to data corruption. However, it turns out that Directive has access codes for the planet-wide high-speed rail network, which the commander believes could be highly valuable to the invasion. They took a few hours to rest and got ready to head further into the city. Hey there, everybody! Welcome to this thing.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Wow.
I was doing like the radio intro.
Is that? Yeah, that's all right. Hey, everybody!
Back to roll for distraction with
these fucking chuckle fucks and myself, chuckle fuck the king.
Chuckle fuck the king.
King chuckle fuck himself.
Right.
Chef.
I'm glad you find
We
that.
are in rare form tonight, people.
Apparently.
I don't think we're in any kind of form.
All right. Last time on Roll for Distraction, Fractured Republic. Recap here.
That will be recorded in like 10
it goes at
weeks.
the beginning.
What?
It goes at the beginning. The audience already heard it, dude.
Great.
Yeah, they heard it.
But for us, we're in a warehouse where we have a robot friend.
Yep,
We're
you're in a
taking a nap.
warehouse. It's 2 a.m.
What happens?
I believe the last time you were told to wait here, and you
Right.
would be given new directions in the morning. It is not morning. It is the middle of the night.
Oh shit.
It's nighttime.
Daytime.
What do you guys do at night? Do you have like a watch set up? Like what's your operation?
I feel like the robots just keep watch.
I feel like this is
Yeah.
about to turn into the Firefly scene from Atlantis.
I guess I should start recording the map since we're like.
Probably just the robots keep watch.
Yeah, the robots are keeping watch. John, what happens to the robots?
How do the robots keep watch? Can you set them on like a patrol pattern outside the building, or are they just sort of in the building waiting?
The first one.
Oh, where's he going?
He's flying away.
That's pretty far away. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm assuming that when we got to this structure,
Sheriff,
we,
can you
scoured
give me a sensors roll, since you have chosen to be the person on watch
That's
right
not
now?
a thing.
Where's this book? All right, well, then what's the range on your sensors, since you can't actually detect it?
The range on my sensors is 5.
Okay.
If you want him to try to detect something, it's a systems check.
Ah, okay. Please make a systems check.
And you would roll an
Systems
agility
check.
save to be hidden from it. And it's within the range of his sensors.
Well, then I don't need to roll, because his sensors don't reach
Okay.
far enough.
9.
Because he is more than 5 from the building, so... can all of you just give me a d20 roll and let me know if it is higher than 15?
Nope.
no.
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 No one's was higher than 15?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. What room were you sleeping in?
Room? I sleep in my robot.
Same.
Which room is your robot in?
the one he's in.
Okay, so you guys are staying in your robots there. Is your little guy Directive staying in your robots with you? Whoever is storing him?
I think
That's
I was
up to
storing
Directive.
Or
I wasn't. It was somebody else.
that was me, I believe, right?
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah, because I have the extra hatch.
Okay, so you'll keep Directive in with you, now that he's been repaired. Mac, you're just going to stand outside by that door?
Does Mac also get to make
is this-
a systems check to search?
Mac, your sensor range is 15?
5.
No.
5? Okay, then no.
Yeah, is this the only door to the building?
There's a small side door here.
Oh wait, that was a
That's
door?
Side door.
Yes. I think two
Right,
of
so
you have
from-
mechs with sensor ranges that are good. Yes. Your mechs can probably detect things while you are not necessarily paying attention. So can both of you make a system roll for me?
8.
You are jolted awake by the voices are coming from inside the house
Oh, fuck.
as 3 Hornet mechs are bearing down on you.
What does that mean?
Not the bees.
Not the bees!
I think
Please,
the
the
Hornet is
bees.
just the classification.
Right, but like, describe that to me visually. What am I looking at?
They're a half-size mech. Let's say they are humanoid, and they look like assassins of some kind.
Okay, what are they armed with?
A pistol and a knife.
A knife!
No!
Do we get to go first?
No, because
Okay.
none of you succeeded your sensor rolls.
That is
Really?
understandable.
My 15 didn't work?
You were farther away than they were,
God.
because
Damn.
you are on
I mean,
that side.
he has a range of 15.
Well, you needed to make it. I was going off of when they opened the doors, when you would have heard it. And you are more than 15 from there.
Okay, so this is them after having moved. They've used
Yes,
the movement.
their movement is
Okay.
done. A is within range to do a weapon attack. C is going to do a system attack on you, Smokey.
What does that mean? Because system attack isn't a word.
Attack. I'm sorry. There.
Thank you.
I'm going on a limb. 9? Probably not.
Actually, yes, my E-defense is only 8.
Oof. Big oof. You are going to take D4 damage, because I will roll for it. 4 heat damage, and are jammed until the end of your next turn.
4 heat, you mean? Because heat. Yeah. Okay, 4 heat.
4 heat.
Heat or burn? Is it a thermometer or a little fire?
Thermometer.
Okay, it's heat.
Heat. Okay, I was right with the being heat.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Because those are very different for me.
Yes. I would
Um,
imagine that you have some sort of. If someone attacks you with fire, you get fully erect and it hurts them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I took 4 heat, and what do you say? I'm jammed?
Yes. And then A is just going to make a regular pistol attack against you. That is a 19. So that hits.
Yeah.
You are also impaired until the end of your next turn.
Okay, great.
And you
You're
take
just
2
getting
energy
all
damage.
the stat deep.
2 energy damage, cool, I have 3 armor.
Okay.
Ting.
But you are impaired and jammed.
Yep. Guys, guess what I'm gonna go do for my first turn? I'm gonna go fuck myself.
C is too
I'm
far
just gonna
to do
stand
anything.
here and cry.
And it is you guys are up.
I got
Real
a thing.
quick.
I got a thing.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, let me do my little bit of nothing, but go ahead.
I was gonna put down my. I'm gonna put down my little syzygy burst area stink cloud. So that
Okay.
anytime they get hit, they release electricity or whatever. Put it down.
You need a what's the area? 2?
Burst 2. And then I'm gonna shoot through my friends at A. Does a 19 hit?
No.
Are you? Don't lie to
What?
me right now.
Evasion
Is that
20.
Oh,
Why do they have a
fuck.
20?
Okay, we're gonna have to come up with some interesting strategies here.
So what you're saying is I should try shooting him again by overheating.
Overcharging.
Not overheating, overcharging. Gerard, you have overcharged twice already since this last long rest. So doing that is gonna be 1d6 plus 4 heat.
Wait, I thought I cleared all heat.
You can clear your heat, but you don't clear your overcharge counter.
Oh, I was not paying attention to that. Ah, I see overcharges over here.
Yeah, you've done it twice already. Oh, sorry, it's 1d6.
Well, do I get to attack again first?
No, you take the heat first.
That is 5 heat. That is
Okay,
my...
that's you're full on heat. Nothing
I am
happens when you
full
hit
on
your max.
heat.
It's just if you exceed it that it's bad.
I'm shooting. That's worse than what I had last time.
Okay.
But, hold on. Who are these two right here? Is this both Alex's right here in my path?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You both have 2 overshields. Something I forgot about. Since I targeted him for an attack, he must make an engineering save.
I'm going to ask a question that's going to sound weird. Does that involve the use of a reaction at all?
No.
Okay. 19.
Well, I guess he gets to live another day. I'll let you off with a warning this time.
Do you want to move at all?
Actually, yeah. I'm just gonna be like over here in the corner.
Let me see real quick. What can I still do? Well, so impaired is just negative. It's just 1 difficulty on everything. Jammed is that I can't use comms, and I basically can't use any of my weapons. Can only use improvised attack, grapple, and ram to harm others. Ram. I mean, this is extremely unwise, right? I could ram him.
You could. You should.
You know what? For the content, I'm gonna boost.
Throw yourself out. You can do it.
And then ram.
Okay. Is that an attack, or do you just, like, connect?
No, when I boost, my next ram before the start of my turn gains +1 accuracy, so...
Okay.
Okay, the accuracy came in handy. That is 20.
Okay.
It's a dirty 20.
Alright.
So I have hit him. Let me double check if ramming does any damage by default. I don't think it actually does.
And we established tie goes to attacker, because that's how the rules work,
Yes.
right? Yes.
Okay, so A is now prone and is 2 spaces back. Put him in the middle of that field.
You hit him?
I'm going to use A's reaction.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Time out. When he gets hit, he releases a energy pulse that does 2 AP damage to anyone in the area.
Okay, they all take 2 damage.
Ooh, okay. First, Alex, I need Smokey. God, y'all are just like 5
That's
letter
me.
S's. Smokey to make a systems check.
15.
You fail and your attack misses.
Okay. Why? You want to explain anything?
Umbral interdiction. Trigger. A character within sensors and line of sight attempts an attack. Effect. The target must pass a systems check or their attack automatically misses.
Well,
Damn, we're getting fucking...
See it.
We're getting railed out here, man.
Well, they haven't attacked us yet.
I mean, they did shoot me, but I just took it on my armor. But yeah.
Can I double boost and then overcharge for a 3rd move or a 4th move, or I can only max of 3 moves?
Under our house rules, yeah, you can do 2 boosts. You do a move, another boost, and then overcharge for a 4th boost.
Cool.
We love good robot zoomies.
Cool. I'm going for robot zoomies then.
Yeah, just take your 1 heat and move a bunch.
So I'm gonna move 3 into the teleporter, get plopped out right here on the other side. So that's
Okay.
1 move, and I actually only get 2.
You're not going to squeeze 4 because you used the teleporter, but the teleporter does more than your move, so good call.
Yep. And then to there is gonna be my double dash with my overcharge.
Alright. You are still out of line of sight.
Mac and Alex, help.
I'm coming in.
Help!
All right.
Could you-
Yep, I'm going. 1, 2, 3.
If I may, if I may offer a suggestion,
Yes.
Help!
if you don't have a way to like, AOE them, could you pull me out?
Yeah, that was my plan.
Okay.
Ferris Lash. Do.
Okay, I can
I
move
can
5,
pull you.
right?
Yep, 5 in any direction. I'm assuming it would be too many if I tried to mag cannon one of them to me and stabby.
No,
That'd be too many moves.
no. Movement is 1. It is free, rather, and then Ferris Slash is also 1. So now you've got 1 more.
Okay, I didn't know if the act of the mag cannon was 1 and then the knife was another.
That is correct. Those are separate.
The mag cannon is 1, and the knife is a free thing attached to it because it's on the same mount.
Okay,
Oh, that's fun.
alright. Mag cannon 2A.
Okay.
16.
A miss.
We're gonna try it on B this time.
No, you're not,
Nope.
because
You're
now
done.
now you're out of actions.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I move here. I boosted to get there. I use my Nexus Light to shoot A.
Ah, that is a smart weapon. which means it's targeting E-defense. Their E-defense might be lower than their evasion.
I'll give you a hint. It's way lower.
I mean, it has to be.
The
If there is a
evasion
god, it's
I'll
lower.
I'll give you some.
If there is a god.
I'll give you some
Lancer,
inside
God
baseball
help.
information. Their evasion is 20. Their E-defense is 8.
Usually you get one or the other.
Cool. I rolled
for it.
a 14 to hit total.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Now I roll my damage, which is 2 damage.
Okay,
That's
so
a whole
it's
lot
2
of nothing.
damage to
Wait,
A.
you hit him. You hit him.
I hit him.
He releases an energy burst. Everyone takes 2 energy damage in the cloud.
And I have a question. Does that use your reaction, or does that just do that?
Nope, it just does that.
Yeah, all right, well.
It's also armor piercing.
Also armor piercing.
Hey, guess what? Because they are so hard to hit, they probably
Yeah,
not
it's
very heavy.
understandable. I thought maybe they had one.
No. Gerard, is there any penalty for me moving out of this area?
I don't think so.
First time you toss a creature in areas, attack, they release a discharge, it goes this, effect lasts until I move it, or blah, blah, blah. No,
All right.
there's no penalty.
Did it move past Alex to get to that space?
They ignore engagement.
Oh.
Alright, well, fuck you. Do they ignore threat?
No, they do not ignore threat.
Then, Alex, if you want to try stabbing A as he walks by, you can.
Please?
If you want to use your reaction for that, if you don't want to save it for a potential brace, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm getting stabby.
You're going to use your reaction?
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
wait,
That's
didn't
still
you
a
just say
20?
something happened?
Your attack automatically fails. The first reaction attack against them every round automatically fails.
Jesus Christ. Fuck these guys. Alright.
Superstar.
These
I know.
guys are these guys are like the kid that like, no, I have plus 80 armor.
Alright, carry on, John. It's worth a try.
Tech attack on Mac.
Oh, come on. Why me?
16
Not fair.
plus 22 to hit. So you're going to take...
I mean, it's versus his E-defense, but yeah, you hit him, yeah.
you're going to take 5 heat, and you are jammed.
5 heat and I'm jammed.
Yes, we're going to do...
1, 2.
Brian, out of
3,
curiosity,
4,
what
5.
is Big Mac's heat capacity?
9.
Okay.
Oh, you're too far. Otherwise, I'd heat you because you're at max, and I could really cook your ass right now.
I prefer you didn't.
Really cooked
Not
my
you.
ass right now.
Actually, B is going to boost, and
Well, that's a lot of boost. Brian can get an opportunity attack if he wants.
is that a reaction?
I would like an opportunity attack. What does that mean?
Okay.
And I think I can too. Hang on.
Do those all...
My
are those...
fuel rod gun has a threat of 3.
Okay.
So, I'll say for that. Mine goes first. I'll take the automatic miss.
Okay. You fail. The next 2.
But I still use the fuel rod gun, which clears 4 heat from me.
I guess
All right.
I'll go with my whip. And this is technically my first melee attack of the turn, so I get accuracy.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 for 12 against his E defense.
Ah.
Oh, it's against his E defense.
Yeah, because fuck you, my whip is smart, motherfucker.
Okay. I need you to make a systems check to see if that attack hits.
Is this and the other thing also using? Do they both use a reaction? Out of curiosity.
The other thing is automatic. This uses
Okay.
reaction.
Gotcha.
That's a natural 1.
Okay, your attack
All
misses.
Brian, your turn. So we got him with your hammer as he walks by.
Should I, or doesn't he have? Should I go for his E defense because it's lower?
Yes, but your Nexus doesn't have attack opportunity. It's only for stuff that has a threat.
Oh, okay. All right, I rolled a 9. Nope.
Okay, you didn't hit.
All right.
Well, we tried.
We did.
Gerard, you take 5 heat and become jammed.
That's double my heat.
Yeah, it works just like health, where when you hit max heat, you take stress instead of structure. So go
So does
do
he
that in
take-
CompCon.
So he's at 5 and then full again.
I'm
Yeah.
at 5. I'm at 5 out of 5, so I would be 10 out of 5.
You would cycle around again to being at 5 out of 5 again.
And you took
And
a
you would
structure.
take 1 stress. Not structure, stress.
stress?
It's a separate
Okay.
pool.
1 stress for every heat, or for filling up?
1 total, yeah. Anytime you exceed your heat, you take 1 stress.
Roll die. 3. Power plant destabilize. Your mech's power plant has become unstable, ejecting jets of plasma. Your mech is exposed until you take an action to remove the condition.
You've reached max heat and your vents are forced to open to cool. You take double damage from all sources.
Great. That's always good for the mech that has 6 health.
Yeah, C moved a little bit. C has 10 movement. They can move more, but they're not going to. C is going to use its full action to fire a javelin missile at...
What is this? Call of Duty? We're firing the javelin indoors?
He's doing the javelin glitch. Run!
So, Zeno, you need to pass a hull save.
21!
Okay,
All
you
right.
succeed. As it throws this javelin, you dodge back, and it
Can I catch it?
pins... No.
Dang.
It pins into the ground where you were just standing, and then a bunch of spikes shoot out of it. You think that if this hit you, you would have been immobilized and shredded for the whole scene.
Fuck.
That would
Alright.
suck.
Where did I... So I scooted back how many?
I don't think you actually...
You didn't actually scoot back.
Okay.
You moved within your
I
space.
just dodged.
A little dodge, yeah.
C is then going to overcharge.
Oh, they can do that? They're allowed to do that?
Can I do that?
I don't think you can do that.
Alright, well, we'll say I can't do that. Alright, your guys are up.
We'll say I can't do that.
How you feeling, High Roller? A little warm? A little sweaty?
It's a little toasty in here.
Very quickly, before you do anything, can I back the fuck up, please?
Yeah, Alex, if you want to go first, go ahead.
I'm just backing up for right now.
Well, alright, since I'm still holding the line here, I'm just going to... So anyway, I'm going to make my attack roll with my flamethrower.
Okay.
That is a 17, which I know misses. However...
How high is your fire?
Dude, I don't know. It doesn't specify that.
Okay. I'm just going to assume that it's filling the hallway. That's a lower section. If we were in the garage, it might be able to jump over it. But here, the hallway is blocked.
And he'll take damage if he begins his turn or goes through them. And then I can move.
So I'm going to
I'm melting.
move to here.
What a world.
Then I'm going to redeploy my portal here. And... yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm not being saved. I see how it is.
Before you do that, Colin, I am going to warn you that I don't think there's anything preventing enemies from using it. Unless you want to correct me.
No, they can use it. That's fine. But
Okay.
that would force them. They can no longer flee because I'm going to be in the way.
Okay.
All right.
They can no longer flee the way they came. Hey, Gerard, does your area target friendlies?
Nope.
And then I'm going to...
Colin, you could drag him back in. You can drag him back into the fart cloud and do additional 2 damage to him.
It's true. That's going to be a dirty 20. Or 22. So that is a crit.
Please make a systems check.
That's a 3.
Fail.
Jesus Christ.
You do not attack, or your attack misses.
Anyway, real quick, the people who are jammed, Brian and Gerard.
I'm not jammed. I'm exposed.
I'm
right.
jammed. Only me.
Brian. So Brian, you can only use improvised attack, grapple, and ram to harm others. But you can't take tech actions, but everything else is on the table. So what do you want to do?
So I can't use my Nexus Light or my hammer?
You cannot.
I will hit C with my Exemplar's Mark, though.
What are you saying?
What does that mean?
I can give people valiant aid on my next reaction.
Man, these are a lot of words you're saying.
Okay.
It'll allow you to re-roll attacks if you miss. There you go.
Oh no, so you can't take reactions or benefit from tech actions. So you can use tech actions. So Brian, if you want to do any kind of tech action that you have.
That is a fun clarification, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where do you say anything about tech actions in jammed?
The last sentence. The second sentence.
Oh.
You can't benefit from tech actions, but you can still use yours.
What are my tech actions?
Everything that's not an attack. So like your shield wall or your
Oh.
the thing where you whatever it's fucking called, stasis
The
bolt.
drones or the stasis bolt, yeah, okay.
You could put out a drone for the when we actually fucking hit them. They'll take more damage.
They keep
It'll be a little
moving,
more worth
though.
it. I mean, if you put it like right here, it'll be kind of you can hit B or C.
I'll deploy a drone. Right, her.
You want to just charge your stasis bolt, but
Yeah, I guess I just do that a lot. Yeah, I'll
you
charge
actually
the
don't.
stasis
You like
bolt.
haven't used it this whole game.
Oh, really? I will
No.
charge my
You
stasis
just-
Brian's
bolt.
like,
charged
fuck
it
that,
once,
here
but-
we go.
No, you used the stasis bolt once when you guys were deorbiting.
Yeah, it was one. Well, no, that was the bubble. for
Oh,
me.
that was the bubble. Okay.
And then Alex, you just moved.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to do, your 2 quick actions. If you mag cannon C, you could pull him into the fire now.
I mean, I kind of want to.
Do it.
You can.
Pulling him away from Colin, but he's basically there just to.
And he used his
wall him.
reaction already, so he can't, like, auto-fail you.
All right, so unnatural 20.
Okay, so the mag cannon will hit.
Yep. And
Does
he already
the-
used his reaction to
Yes.
try to make Colin not hit him.
Does the movement part count as a grapple?
No,
Okay, yeah,
it is just movement. It's
Then you
unwilling
can-
movement.
then you can do that.
So first do damage. What is it? D3 plus 1. Roll 2d3, take the better.
3.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a lot.
And then some kind of save for the pull.
All characters within the affected area must succeed on a hull save or be pulled.
That's what I'm
back.
looking for.
Okay.
Okay, I need to do a hull save. That's
Yes.
bum, 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 17.
Okay, so he's not pulled. He's
Damn.
just hurt.
That was with a minus 2.
But, John, 3 more damage for the turret.
Aha.
Oh, he's dead.
Aha.
And
Good job, Brian's turret.
The turret can see through the fire, or is the portal
Suck.
obscuring the turret? Like, how does this work?
Neither of them function as like soft cover or anything, and turrets just hit. They don't
Yeah,
roll
all right,
attacks.
well, yeah, then C's dead.
Huzzah! See? I did something useful.
And then
Yay.
Gerard, you're the one left.
Okay, is this door open?
Yeah, Colin
Yes.
came through it.
Yes.
Question 2.
Okay.
Is this truck big enough to hide behind?
Yes.
For you, yeah.
Alright, so because
Also,
of...
you're invisible at the start of your turn, so.
Yes, I was about to say, I am invisible until... So basically, I'm going to be invisible. I'm going to take the hide quick action, so that it makes it even harder to hit me. And then I'm going to just run away behind
Okay.
the truck.
You technically have another quick action if you want to do anything with it, but
Cry. Is cry a quick action? No, 'cause
Yes.
any other quick action besides boost will break my invisibility, and I
okay.
don't want
So
that to
yeah,
happen.
great. All right. I went. Brian went. Yeah, I think we're good, John. Go ahead.
D is outside.
Wait, where is he actually?
Yeah, he's in
over
the
there,
crater.
Okay.
You had a survivor
pretty
from
far.
your last engagement. So,
Well, I'm invisible and hidden.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, they're not going to spot you, but just
Yeah, he would have to do sensors versus agility check, and then also have reason to even suspect doing that. So like, but Gerard has spotted him, so good to know.
I was like, ah, fuck.
I just got to see if I can do this.
Hold on. Just before you do anything, just know, I also have Infiltrator 2, which means you can hide even in plain sight of enemies.
Okay.
Which you aren't because you're invisible anyway. But
The
I
scout
am also invisible.
is also invisible. You do not notice the scout.
okay, I'll just
There's
pretend I
just
didn't
two-
hear any
there's
of that.
just- There's just 2 invisible people just chilling outside.
So I would have not put them on the roof then, so they can get to there. And Gerard, the scout, is going to drop invisibility,
He doesn't know Gerard's there.
and I need you to make a system save.
What is he targeting
This
him
is...
with?
Wait, hold on. This is targeting. When you're hidden, you can't be targeted.
All characters within 5 of the scout's sensor, visible or no.
But the hidden status says can't be targeted and will cause engagement when
This
moving
doesn't
enemies
target.
Aware, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, if it's an AOE,
All characters within 5 sensors. You're within 5 sensors. It is just doing a pop scan.
That's a 10.
That is a failure. You lose hidden and invisible, and you cannot regain either status or benefit from cover until the start of the scout's next turn.
Oh.
That's annoying.
That scan seems like an odd thing for him to randomly do.
felt a little meta.
That's nice. A is going to go.
He literally has to run a gauntlet.
Yeah. So he's going to run here, and then use the supersonic as his full action. So this is all he's going to get to do. He's out here now.
I have a question.
What?
You want to read that?
Supersonic. The Hornet flies to a space in line of sight and within 50, so impossibly fast that it counts as teleportation.
So, his path would have taken him through here, right?
It can hover.
Doesn't matter. This portal is in that position. He would have gone through the portal regardless.
Okay. Then he's going to go... Then he's going to go from this space over the turret. 17 to hit against your E-defense.
My E-defense, that's an 8, so yes.
Okay, you take 5 more heat and are jammed until the end of your next turn.
That's another stress. It's power plant destabilize again. I'm still exposed.
Alright.
I am double exposed.
I mean, they don't stack, but...
My robo-wiener is just hanging out.
Honestly, Gerard, come back inside.
You know?
Wait, look at the tokens.
Bad.
They spell bad.
As in bad for Gerard right now.
Bad news.
Are you
news
done, John?
bears.
Is that the 3 of them done?
Yeah, the 3 of them have gone. C
Okay,
would
Gerard,
have
get the fuck
done
back.
some
I'm
fuckery.
leaving. I'm leaving. So wait, you said because of your stupid fucking scout, your scout can override my core bonus?
Okay, so it is Rebound Scam. System, full action. All characters of the Scout's choice within 5 must make a system save. On a failure,
Wait, within the choice?
Yeah, you can't choose someone if you don't know they're there.
He could not have chosen me.
Gerard, get that stress
Okay,
back. You're
but
still invisible.
hold on.
One argument about targeting rules later. Anyway, whatever. We'll let it go for now. Gerard, get the fuck inside.
Yeah, they don't have any reaction attacks they can do against you, so you can kind of just... Scoop.
Maybe, get around some corner cover here.
Maybe go and then boost and get into the center of this room. Don't
boosted over here.
don't trip and fall into the fire.
Hey, Brian, you want to call in that orbital bombardment?
Do I still have that? That was
Yeah,
temporary.
we
You
didn't
never
use
used it.
What's
Great.
the range on that?
The range is 30
Great. So,
within line of sight.
yeah, I mean, borrow this.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. I'm also
We can hit B and A.
danger zone heat-wise.
That's okay.
That's okay? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So, bombardment. It's the ability to call in artillery or orbital bombardment once during mech combat. It's a full action, range is 30, within line of sight. Whatever. 3d6 explosion damage.
It should be a save.
Range 30, line of sight. Actually, there's no save or attack.
I mean, there
roll. It's
might
just
not be a
blast
save or an
2,
attack
3d6
because it's just
explosive damage.
you're
'Cause you get
carpeting an
1.
area.
Yeah.
So roll your 3d6.
I'm gonna roll these little
You need to beat a 6 damage to kill them both.
Copy that, partners. Fire inbound.
Do I add anything to it?
No.
No.
No, alright, 10 damage.
Yeah, okay, they're both
I
dead.
rolled 10.
They're both absolutely devastated. D is still there, technically, and and the rest of you have actions if you feel like pursuing this.
It is a full action, so Brian, you can still move if you want, but otherwise your turn's over.
You see this crater?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That wasn't there before, it just happened now.
Okay, no, that one was there because it attacked up here, but there's a similar crater right here. Brian, they weren't standing there. If that's where you hit, you didn't hit either of them.
I know.
I can Photoshop pretty quickly, but not that quickly
Yeah,
live.
that's right. I can't just copy
No,
it and move
Brian.
the crater
Whoa,
up.
where are you going?
I don't know where am I going.
I don't know.
You said
I just
I can
said you
move.
can
Where do I
move
wanna
if you
move to?
want, but you have normal movement of 4, right? Optionally.
You mean
Just put
4D?
it out there.
4D, not 4.
Yeah.
4D?
Not 8, because of boost? No?
No
No,
boost.
because you
your
used a full action.
Oh, yeah. Alright, move it there.
Alright, my turn?
If you want, go ahead. I have an idea, but go ahead.
I'm going to move 1 through the portal, so I come out over here. I'm going to quick action to reposition the portal.
Interesting, when you go back, you can go back pretty far.
There. Yes.
I can do the funniest fucking thing
I'm
if
going
D
to
survives.
step through again. Yup.
Big if.
I'll take the overcharge too. I have one more move, so I can.
Okay, it's a D3 heat on your second
Yep,
overcharge.
that's fine. So this finishes my initial movement. And tree to there. Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
And then I'm going to.
Con, if you attack him and he uses the bullshit system thing on you, I can also attack him. So even if you
What
he
bullshit
uses
system
that.
thing? This is a different mech.
Oh, who's this guy?
This is a scout.
Okay, I'm actually less intimidated.
This is a regular soldier mech, but they're like
Cool.
normally used in a command role for a squad.
Well, hit him, Colin.
Yep, I'm mathing. 13 to hit.
Miss.
E defense. It's a
yeah.
smart weapon.
E defense.
Miss.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to Colin's portal. I'm gonna boost 4, and then I'm gonna fire the smart rifle, which ignores the fact that Colin's in the way because I just have to kind of vaguely see something.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that's
shooting in
smart.
between his legs. There's a gap in him or whatever because he's making
Yeah.
nanobots.
It has 1 accuracy by default for 23.
Yeah, that hits. Evasion and
The
E
6
defense.
on that
would beat
accuracy
either.
die coming in handy. The great thing about the smart gun is its damage is just 4, but it's a crit. So I think that means it's 8.
I think that might be accurate. Yeah. Let me see if I can do anything about that. Oh, perfect. The scout has something called sight. The scout ignores hidden and invisible. They know the precise location of all characters within sensors. That answers our previous question. I didn't notice that because it was in
Oh.
a different box.
That clarifies the previous thing.
Yes, that does clarify it. See, I didn't see that before because it was in a different colored box directly above that.
And you can't
If you
read.
wrote in the comments already to tell us about it, you can delete your comment.
Yeah, no, leave the comment because I
Just
like.
edit your comment to apologize.
No, you don't have. Again,
leave the comment for engagement.
I missed a sentence 2 centimeters
Anyway, did I
above the
kill him
other
or
thing
no?
that would have answered. Yeah, he's dead. That you fucking
Great.
domed him.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
I don't
I just
have
shoot
a.
around Colin. Just
I don't actually have a way of.
Or through me.
yeah, the smart rifle is so smart it can navigate between the bees.
Yeah, I don't have a way of preventing you from just tagging him when it's successful.
When I roll really good, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so your crit. Does it just double the damage on your rifle like that? Like, how do we?
I don't know.
determine
That's
that?
how we've been doing it. Is when there's a static number, we double it, which is very rare. But there was some weapon last season that someone had that was like.
I mean, because here's the thing. For me, that would be the case always, and then I would be
Yes.
doing like that sniper would have been doing 30 damage attacks.
Right, but that's the thing. Is we're talking about the difference between 4 and 8, as opposed to the difference between 12 and 24.
Yes. Well.
Like I could do 8 damage with a different gun.
Yes. See,
it's
here's
not
the
that
thing. Like,
crazy.
because if I somehow manage to crit an orbital strike, that's 20 damage.
Sure, that's a little crazy.
I'm
That's
sorry,
why most of the
that's
weapons that are static damage are
40
small
damage
numbers.
Is the crit.
Yeah.
20 is the baseline for a tier 3 orbital strike.
Yeah, it's a small static damage, so I figure it makes sense. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong.
Because if you're wrong,
If I'm
that
wrong,
guy
I would
lived.
overcharge and attack again, and,
and then
maybe I get
and
him.
then just
And if he has less than 2 HP.
And then the bees might get
or
him on the next turn.
2
So I
HP,
feel like
yeah.
we got him.
The bees.
yeah, I feel like he's kind of hemmed in there. He would have been got.
But out of curiosity, let us know in the comments. Is that how that works, or are we totally wrong? Maybe
See,
we'll
because here's the
record
thing: if you're
finale
wrong,
for the
then
time we're
I
reaching
can't
down.
crit. Because then I can't.
But anyway, the
double
fight's
hit.
over. John, let's keep going. Right, the fight's over.
Finally.
Yes, please.
Yeah, the fight's
Okay.
over. There are 4
Fantastic.
smoldering mechs about.
I'm gonna kill the map recording.
But D, you didn't hit the pilot compartment. You just blew the head off.
Okay. He's staring at the angry bees.
No, he is inside of the angry bees. And they do.
The mech.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave the mech on there. The mech is on the ground in front of you. And this one has a distinct pilot compartment. The others might have been automatic or suits. But this one, you could fit a guy in here.
Oi, ease up on the bees. Maybe we can capture him.
Never.
Jeez, okay.
Bees will just kind of start like floating. They'll form a little ring around the
Rosie.
the mech.
Pocket full of potions.
He is in the eye of the storm,
Thank
if you will.
John, how does the pilot react to his situation?
I mean, he's not going to get out of the mech yet because there's
Okay.
a giant guy with bees standing over him.
The bees are not angry. The bees are chilling right now.
Okay.
You should yank him out like in Titanfall. and
Well,
squish him.
he's still going to hide inside the mech. He's going to play dead, quote unquote.
Can I rip open the hatch and extract him from inside?
Can you make an attack roll for me?
I mean,
I just want to see. There's a chance you do something wrong, and crush
oh
it.
sure.
He rips it open and rips him in half too.
He has to hit. But
I
not crit.
assume this would not be with my heavy nano whip, right?
No, you're not generally opening a door with a whip.
That's gonna be a. I guess it would still count as a melee attack though, even if I use my hands.
If it's an improvised attack, like an unarmed attack, I think it counts as fully its own thing. If you're being technical,
Oh, so I
it's its own
can't.
Yeah,
category. of
you're
thing.
you're trying to get like a hand in there and pry the door open. You're not using your whip.
Yeah, that would be an improvised attack.
So that's gonna be a 4 then if I'm not able to use my accuracy die.
Okay, so I'll say that with a 4, you kind of mash the top of the door in as you're trying to open it, and from inside you'll hear faint, Stop! I'll come out!
Oh shit.
You better extricate yourself swiftly.
I would back up. I have to use the explosive bolts now that you've crushed my door.
Don't believe him.
Just
Well, we
watch.
could just surround him. We can all just stand around him. And,
Nah.
You know.
I'm gonna take it. I'll take it. I don't care.
Okay.
While he's doing all this, can I just say I cleared my heat and my exposure shit?
Alright,
Yes,
Colin,
we
the
can
door
prepare the
fires
second, yeah.
off, and because of the way it
Yeah,
was
how do you do that?
damaged and the angle, it comes off in a much more aggressive manner. If they had to use bolt the main and the auxiliary charge, you take 3 damage across the nose.
Oh shucks, I take 3 damage, and then the next round I'm back up to full.
Okay. Look, at any rate, the door fires through your swarm, and it's funny. And it's like just poof. And then there is a man in there. He's a little bloodied, but he's in there.
Pick him up.
I surrender.
Squish him.
No,
Drink
no.
his blood.
Oh my god.
And here comes a giant fist!
Hey John, since he is now a person size and I am very much bigger than a person size, can I send all of my like nanobots out into the exact edges of the ring so there's just a giant maelstrom basically whipping around him like he's in the eye of a hurricane?
Okay, so you kind of discorporate your mech into a swarm to terrify him, and he's like, I already surrendered. I don't know what you want from me here.
It's more to prevent him from trying to run away. Like, he is in the eye of the hurricane.
You look and
I
you
think
think
we
he
got
has.
him.
You look.
You're
You think
over
he
that.
might.
We got him.
He might.
Ladies
He
and
has some
gentlemen.
sort of damage to his
Well,
leg.
Yeah,
He's not
get
running.
backed up.
He got injured in the fight, or when you were trying to
Yeah, but,
open
like-
his door.
The rule of cool, John.
Yeah.
So anyway, Smokey will get out of his mech as a person, as a human man.
Also, my
and-
name is
and-
Maelstrom.
You know, walk through the cloud of bees and swat some of them out of my way and just go,
Cry.
alright, well, pardon bad cop here. But come on in. And we'll, you know,
And he's
take a
kind
prisoner
of
and all
like
that.
limping. And grab my pack.
Oh, yeah, I can patch up your leg there.
Okay, I'm grabbing my rations and
Alright,
and he will walk up to you and surrender his pistol and his
great.
weapon and his knife, and he's like, I'm unarmed, I just want to get my shit out of this mech.
But you forgot about a secret knife and he stabs you.
No funny business.
It wouldn't be weird for him to have a small utility knife on him, even if he's
His boot
surrendering.
knife?
Yeah,
It's
a
like-
boot knife, yeah.
He's got C4 charges inside his mech.
I have thermite charges all on my person.
Okay. Well, he comes out of the mech with a good-sized backpack.
Let me
Okay.
just have a look in there. You understand?
It is dark out here because it's 3 a.m.
Okay, well, we can go inside. We can take him inside.
Yeah,
I'll look
so-
at the backpack. Yeah.
That's fine. You take the bag and...
I will
And
part.
just for the sake of interacting with the game that we're playing, I have a patch. I have a first aid thing. I'm gonna use it because we never use pilot equipment. I'm gonna patch his leg. I'm
Okay.
good cop.
I will part the B's C's for him.
He appreciates that you are not torturing a prisoner.
And then I'll say over to Mac and Newt, hey, Sarge, you want to call this in? Don't also jump up at once.
Either of you.
Sure.
Go for it, Alex. I think I did it last time.
Actually, Alex did it. Alex called in that we found directive last time, so
Oh yeah. So it's your turn, Brian.
Oh, I thought I did that.
nope.
God,
I just
have the
edited it
memory
today.
of a
If I'm wrong,
goldfish.
let me know in the comments.
Cool.
If
I have the
I'm
memory of a
completely
goldfish.
delusional...
All right.
Um,
All right. We have acquired a
Mac,
POW.
as you go to activate your long-range comms, static. The comms are down.
Come in, our ship name that I
And
totally
Smokey,
remember.
as you're looking up,
Uh,
you see a large dust storm on the horizon.
Well, shut the doors. What,
So all of you are going to
gotta love that
Hunter.
Martian weather.
in this building for however long it takes.
I think Sandstorm is about 3 minutes long.
Yes, but have you ever thought about the compounding effect that Sandstorm has when a DJ gets to it? It can last hours.
Oh shit.
Just that beat over and over again for 15 hours.
Ew.
Hey, yeah. Ew.
Psychological warfare.
I'm pretty sure that's what they use at Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, we'll hunker down.
Yeah, you're able to seal the building and...
Yay! Hopefully we have no more uninvited guests.
Yep. We really made
Hey,
a
can
lot
we
of
just
progress
make-
this episode.
Can we make sure that the other door's closed? We just like take.
Let's close all the doors, seal all the
Close
windows.
all the doors, lock them up.
You seal both doors.
We're gonna barricade them.
Can I use my plasma thrower to just weld them?
Yeah, you can weld the doors shut if you want.
Because we can definitely get out. We have enough firepower to get out.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a building. It's not
Yeah.
made of indestructible materials.
All right, questioning time. Questioning.
What color is my
time.
underwear?
Slap. In 1492, who sailed the ocean blue?
I
Leif
don't know.
Erikson.
Why don't you talk to him? I already talked to him a bit. Go ahead. Colin and I already talked to him a bunch.
Who are you working for?
Don't all start at... Okay, thank God, someone.
Thank you.
I'm a conscript for the Corporate Alliance.
Are they the bad guys?
Yes.
And conscript means mercenary, right?
Nope.
Forced soldier.
There you go.
What's your favorite color?
Oh my god.
Is he alright?
Blue. No, green.
Answer the question!
Did I Hunter?
Have I been... I'm partial to royal purple.
That's a good choice.
That sounds like a corporal color to me. You're lying!
How about you ask him what his orders were?
The Corporal
What?
Alliance. Where
Where
are they
your
located?
orders?
Mars, Brian.
They're located
Where?
here.
No shit. I know where on Mars. Where's the base?
The planet.
Where's-
They own the
The
planet.
main base. Where's your lead? Take us to your leader.
Directive
leader's
told us
not
that last
he-
time. He's in the city of Polaris to the north.
The leader's not here.
What were your orders?
Distract you. Hold the planet.
God
Wait, when you
damn
say
it,
not-
he did his job well.
When you say not here, you mean not on Mars or not in Port Harvestead?
Not on Mars.
Well, fuck.
Don't you see how easy it's been for you to get here?
It's been a little bit rough, but we did fall out of orbit, you know? I mean,
You
come
mean
on.
easy?
They're scuttling the planet to take all of you in.
Ash, we've been duped, bamboozled.
Didn't you notice there was no
Oh my
fleet?
god.
Just defense platforms?
Well, where are they then?
I don't want to be doing this. I don't have a choice. They have my family. They might. I mean, if I still have a family.
No, don't awe him. He's
Don't
the
awe
enemy.
him. We don't know if he's telling the truth.
But no, the leadership is not here. I don't know. Maybe one of them stayed. But the war fleet's heading to Earth.
Oh,
That's big.
Jesus.
Earth.
They've been using the terraformers to kick up worse sandstorms. They've been trying to make it as miserable on the planet as possible and block out communications.
It's working.
With all of our technological advances, and the fact that we came from Luna, how did we not see their war fleet?
I mean, maybe they were floating over, other side of the sun, and then they're coming around.
Okay, so
Also,
Colin-
space is big.
Colin, you're an advanced AI. I'm going to say that when he says, they're not here, didn't you notice they're not here? You immediately run through millions of things, and the one that jumps to your mind is they weren't in the system at all because you can't FTL within system, so they FTL'd out of the system so that they could FTL directly to Earth.
I mean, yeah, it would be hard to check for that.
They did a little quick hop, skip, and a step to somewhere
They could
else.
just be somewhere in
To come
dark
back.
space. Yeah.
They did the boomerang maneuver. It's the maneuver your people, Smokey.
FTL.
Well.
Future.
I'll
Faster than light, Brian.
Given the
Jesus
numbers,
Christ.
they should only have
Afternoon light.
a couple hundred ships in system at this point. They're getting stretched pretty thin, but it's weird to you that they're willing to sacrifice their capital for any reason.
Yeah.
Because they found a new shiny capital.
Yours.
Found a new shiny. Ooh.
After I run my calculations, I'll just say to the party, primarily the two sergeants.
Sergeant Newt, Sergeant Mack. Based on what this prisoner has said, and my calculations that I have just run, it is of my opinion that the enemy most likely utilized FTL jumps out of the solar system and is going to return and get behind our current lines. My suggestion is our next move should be once the sandstorm clears, we contact the fleet and advise them of this incoming development.
We might not have time to wait for the sandstorm to clear.
Well, apparently we can't talk to people during the sandstorm, so...
We cut through it last time. If you could try something fancy
Is
again.
there not like a signal booster thingamajig in this garage somewhere?
We did manage to build one with the wreckage last time.
Can we MacGyver something out of all the dead mechs in here?
Probably between Colin and me, our database or whatever can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, we have two robots.
John,
in the
is
party. Can't we just
it
use them as
possible? Is
antennas?
it worth a try? Should
This is
someone
a
roll
thicker
for-
sandstorm. The last one was just debris that got kicked up and was being swirled around. This, if you go out into it, it could start causing damage to your mechs.
Yeah. I was going to ask the alternative would just be like, if we can't cut through it, with signal, get out and walk, but I guess
We
not.
still have all the windows in here, right?
There aren't any
think there
windows.
were
This
any.
is a warehouse.
There's structural weaknesses.
Windows are structural weaknesses and cost extra.
The sandstorm is natural bees.
Colin, bees are natural bees.
All right, that's this episode's shirt. Okay.
It's just
Bees are natural bees. I had a
well,
check.
I'm out of ideas. My ideas were build a signal booster or just walk through the sandstorm, and that's what I got. So I guess we're waiting.
Can we not rip the comms modules out of the dead mechs in here?
The dead
Or all
mechs
the dead
that are
mechs
outside. There's one in here.
Yeah.
We did kill one in here.
Can we take his thingamajig? He might have had
Right.
something to get through the sandstorm because he lived here.
And maybe they were preparing to deal with interference because they knew about the sandstorms.
You, prisoner man, how did you maintain comms during sandstorms?
We didn't. We had local comms.
God damn.
There's only so much you can do to prepare for the fact that the air is now mostly a solid.
That the air is attacking you.
Can we daisy chain a message? Can we get in touch with just any allied soldier who's
Yeah.
kind of close?
Can we do Morse code?
I have an idea.
Daisy
Oh, God,
chaining
sure idea.
is
Hey.
theoretically possible.
John, can I
Yes.
crack the door enough that I can walk outside, How much damage am I taking?
You are going to be taking 2 damage per round.
Too easy.
Cool, that's nothing for him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over to those other mechs and just start, like, cannibalizing them for parts, and I'll use that to build the signal booster.
Okay.
Yeah, Colin's actually unaffected by this. He can regenerate at a rate that keeps up with that damage.
What is your regeneration rate?
7.
7?
No, currently
like that,
so I have to math this. My regeneration...
It's half of your max health.
Yeah, and my max health is 18, so 4.25. No, I'm only getting a quarter right now because I'm 9.
So it's 4.
I'm 9 angry bees mode.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I pulled that number out of my ass, and I guess I went low. I thought it would be enough that it might start chipping.
Nope.
He's just out in the sandstorm like a Minecraft character standing in lava. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, with a regeneration potion.
Ooh.
You notice that every maybe couple of minutes there is a larger gust that does more damage. So you are being chipped away at, but very
He can't
slowly.
walk all the way out of town with it, but yeah.
In every 10 minutes, you're going to take 2 damage you can't recover. Because the rate increases.
But that's fine for him to walk around the immediate battlefield and gather up some.
You grab the 3 shattered mechs that are outside and bring them in.
So can we, with this, can we build a signal booster that can at least get us in touch with some ally of ours, another Lancer team, ideally?
Yes, you will be able to build a large enough array. You'll have to go outside again, maybe onto the roof even, but you have someone who's particularly well designed for dealing with recurring
Ongoing chip
damage. Yeah. Something that would kill the rest of you in minutes. He's just going...
a Baylor would be really good at Fortnite.
He's just kind of, I'm very annoyed about this. It's scratching my paint on all my nanobots. Yeah, you manage to build a comms array, and you get to the roof, and it is now about 6 a.m. You are able to reach another Lancer squad sheltered maybe a mile from you.
And then can we just do like an encoded packet with that bit of intel? Put some cybersecurity on it.
Yes, you encrypt.
We got a jingle jangle problem.
You are barely able to communicate with them, but you go priority message.
Priority 1.
Send to fleet.
Earth.
And
Easiest Street, that's the name of our ship. There
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
without
Hunter.
the
Oh, that peaked
upgraded comms beacon, am I still able to like talk to the party when I'm outside? Like, is that still close enough, or
yes,
would I
your
basically have
short
to
range comms like that are fine.
Okay, so I can patch them in to the comms beacon. It doesn't have to be me who relays the message out.
I mean,
Well, you're not talking. We're just sending a packet.
sure, you're just sort of
data,
sending a thing to anyone who can fucking get this. Start sending it out of the city. Maybe there's people starting to back out, new groups coming
maybe
in.
It can hit a team that's nearer to the edge, and then they can hit the FOB, and then they can hit orbit. Like,
About another hour passes. You receive a message. An armored drone is flying around trying to signal you. Something specifically designed for it's essentially just a heavy metal sphere, so it's uniquely designed to deal with inclement weather.
Thick maglev drone.
Yeah, they just kind of sent like a deep space exoplanet exploring probe, except it's just moving down 48th Street right now, because it's that bad here. They know your last location, and it puts a projection of Boxy's nondescript humanoid form once it gets within range. Tracker Squad. The storm will be lightening up in approximately 1 hour given the orbital weather patterns. We have dispatched messengers back to Earth to alert them to the threat, but comms are down near Earth. We suspect the attack is already underway.
Ah, shit.
We will be abandoning our invasion of Mars.
Well,
We're fucked up.
Well, shit.
And performing an incredibly
Speckledorfed.
risky in-system FTL jump to try and get reinforcements to Earth and Luna in time.
Oh god, we're gonna crack the entire planet open.
I don't think that's how that works.
When the storm clears, all ships will be deploying to the location of their Lancer squads and picking them up. We no longer have time for all of you to make your way back.
He said the name of the game.
Dropships will be sent out for those who are too far, and anyone who doesn't make it to a rendezvous point will be left behind until the situation can be resolved.
What is this, mothership?
You are given your rendezvous point. It is close enough that you should have no issues getting there within the 2 hours between when the storm lets up, or between that when you have to leave and when the storm's letting up.
Alright. And I guess next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, cool. Wait a minute. We're done? Oh.
Right? Right? And it seems like a spot where that would happen.
Yeah. We're gonna end it there with the hologram shutting off and the drone heading back out to look for more squads. To try and get the message to as many people as it can, as quickly as it can.
Now we have to go save the world. It's a different world, but it's the first one, and that's what counts.
World, yes.
Yeah, but like, what if we don't care about Earth? Ever thought about that?
Well, then you wouldn't be here now.
Shit.
We've already kind of signed on for caring about Earth.
If you didn't care about Earth, I would have made this an evil campaign where you work for the Corporate Alliance and you'd be burning London to the ground right now or something.
Holy shit.
Why London?
That's fine.
I don't know, I'm picking a capital city or something. I don't know, light it on fire.
Because those Brits have had it easy for too long, okay?
Anyway.
On that note.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff helps the show out. Become a member if you don't like your own money. If you'd like to support the show, you'd like to leave a comment.
You could try and sell them on it a little better than that.
Well, you know.
Perhaps if you like what we're doing.
Let us know
more than
in
you
the
hate yourself.
Comments. Guys, give me something.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how wrong was John to attack me 7 times?
Let us know.
Actually, I didn't take any actual damage.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being how right I was and 1 being how wrong Gerard was, what was my correctness of attacking him?
On a scale of 1 to 10, name your favorite number.
I'm gonna have to go 3.14. I like pi.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Goodbye.
Bye.